Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today we'll be doing 101 questions with Ікղin, brought to you by Talka-TV. Let's get started. If you didn't have to sleep, what would you do with the extra time? I'd do my homework and play more games. What hobby would you get into if time and money weren't an issue? Singing. What skill would you like to master? Singing. Samsung or Apple? Apple phones and Samsung computers. Favorite social media app? Instagram, YouTube if it's included. What would your perfect room look like? Basically, like my current room. How often do you play sports? Less than I'm supposed to. When was the last time you climbed a tree? Grade 1. What would be the most amazing adventure to go on? A world tour. Like, a tour around the world in like a month or something. What's your favorite drink? Coca-Cola and Arizona. Coca-Cola I drink very frequently. Arizona I've tried like 3 times, so they're both equally great. What songs have you completely memorized? Bailando by Ікղin. Are you usually early or late? Early. My room is always 6 minutes faster. What pets did you have while you were growing up? I take a fish. When people come to you for help, what do they usually want help with? Academics or with love relationships? What takes up too much of your time? Watching YouTube videos, definitely. What do you wish you knew more about? Everything. What would be your first question after waking up for being cryogenically frozen for 100 years? What year is it? What are some small things that make your day better? Nice weather and friendly people. What would be your ideal way to spend the weekend? Hang out with friends? What's the best single day on the calendar? December 31st, the last day of the year when everything ends and you get to start a new year. What is the most annoying question that people ask you? Are you going to vlog this? Super annoying. What could you give a 40-minute presentation on with absolutely no preparation? Friendship during my life, or maybe just my life in general. What is something you think everyone should do at least once in their lives? Date someone. Would you rather go hang gliding or whitewater rafting? Rafting. I have acrophobia. What is something that a ton of people are obsessed with, but you just don't get the point of? Pokemon. What's your dream car? Anything that goes well and fast. What are you most looking forward to in the next 10 years? Going to university, graduating, and getting a job. How different was your life 1 year ago? I slept 3 years till university. What's the best way to start the day? Waking up not being sleepy and eating breakfast on a sunny morning. What was the first thought when you woke up this morning? What time is it? What kind of art do you enjoy most? Listening to music? What would you rate 10 out of 10? My list of over 600 songs. What type of music do you listen to? English, Korean, Spanish, and electronic. I do have one French song though. What is your favorite song and why? I actually listen to every single song, so I don't really have one. What do you hope never changes? People's positivity. What's the best way a person can spend their time? Making fun memories with your friends. If you suddenly became a master at woodworking, what would you make? A plaque for my YouTube channel. What is the luckiest thing that has happened to you? I didn't die from an illness. What website do you visit most often? Google. What is special about the place you grew up in? People were nice and I didn't have much to worry about. What age do you want to live to? Over 100 if I can still be healthy. What would you spend the most time thinking about? What happens after death? What do you wish your brain was better at doing? Multitasking. There are 2 types of people in the world. What are the 2 types? Introverts and extroverts. Do you consider yourself an introvert or an extrovert? Extrovert. If you can make one rule that everyone had to follow, what rule would you make? Treat others the way you want to be treated. As you get older, what are you becoming more and more afraid of? Death. What is one of your favorite smells? Tea tree oil. What would you do if you knew you were going to die in 1 hour? Listening to music for 1 hour. What chapters would you separate your autobiography into? The times I've lived in different places. What stat for your life would you most like to see? How much YouTube I've watched. What are 3 of the most significant numbers in your life? 9, 51, and 2015. If you were put into solitary confinement for 6 months, what would you do to stay sane? Tattoo myself. Which of your scars is the best story behind it? One on my head. I got hit by a swing. What do people think is weird about you? I don't look athletic, but I kinda am, and I'm stronger than I look. What do you want to be remembered for? For being nice, funny, and being a good friend. What do you regret not doing or starting when you were younger? Taking a photo of myself every day, ever since I could hold a camera and take photos. If you could have a never-ending candle that smelled like anything you wanted, what fragrance would you want it to be? Sweet mango. What bends your mind every time you think about it? There's music out there in the world that I don't know about that I could enjoy a lot. If your life was a book, what would its title be? Life of Ікղin. Boring, I know. If you were forced to relive one 10-minute block of your life again and again for all eternity, what 10 minutes of your life would you choose? My middle school graduation celebration party thing. What was the best phase in your life? 2011 to 2016. What was the worst phase in your life? 2016 summer until now. Are you more into looks or brains? Looks slightly more than brains. How do you feel about sharing your password with your partner? I don't really care. If you are in a bad mood, do you prefer to be left alone or have someone to cheer you up? Left alone. What do you think of best friends of the opposite gender? Super, super nice, chill, and super fun to hang out with. Did you ever write a journal? I still write journals since grade 4. Do you believe in second chances? Depends on the situation, but mostly yes. If a genie granted you 3 wishes right now, what would you wish for? 1,000 more wishes and use them all up. What was your longest relationship? 6 weeks. If you could tell your former self one thing right now, what would it be? Don't waste your time and money. Dogs or cats? Dogs. What was the last book you read? And when? 1984 by George Orwell, this year March. What's your favorite movie? Inception and Deadpool. Whiplash wasn't bad. When have you felt the lowest in your life? 2016 March. Have you ever questioned your sanity, and why? The spinning dancer illusion is super confusing and makes me go crazy. Honestly makes you like go insane. You know, you can go on YouTube and search up spinning dancer illusion and honestly it'll blow your mind. Do you believe in extraterrestrial life? I mean, the universe is huge, we can't be the only ones, you know. What was the last picture you took with your phone? It was actually my face for the 4 years photo collection. I just remembered. What is your blood type? AB. What was the weirdest prank call that you've ever made? Calling a friend with an accent, ordering pizza. What is the most annoying habit that other people have? Not responding to texts, not keeping promises, and lying about even the most trivial things that it's really unnecessary to lie about. How do you start a conversation? Always with a hi. What keys on a keyboard do you not use? The bracket button, not the parentheses though. I still use parentheses. What is the longest time you have gone without sleep? Probably near 40 hours when I was super young. Do you have anyone you go for advice? If I can't decide for myself, my really close friends who don't tell secrets to anybody else. When is the sickest you've ever been? Grade 1 or 2, I've had a great fever, and it was pretty bad. That was the worst ever. If you could spend a day with any celebrity, who would it be? Jordan Marin. Glass half full or half empty? Half full. Do you believe honesty is the best policy? No, there are times when lying is necessary. Which of the 4 seasons do you love the most? Fall. What is your most used emoji? The laughing, crying one that everyone else uses, you know, the LOL emoji, that one, yeah. What's the last country you visited? United States. If you had one superpower, what would it be? Super speed, because that slows down time as well. What's the weirdest word in the English language? Eleemosynary. Like, I've never, that word's pretty weird. If you had a tattoo, where would it be? Left arm, but not planning to get one, so. What's your favorite flavor of ice cream? Plain, or yogurt, or vanilla? Honestly the best. What is your favorite food? Burgers or pizza, I guess? Do you like pineapple on pizza? Yeah, I mean, that's called Hawaiian pizza. What's the best gift you've ever received? These Beats headphones. Because, they help me record videos very well. And last question, do you like your handwriting? Yes. Actually, I have neater handwriting than most people I know and most boys and girls at my school. I love my handwriting. So, that was 101 questions with YourMJK. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please leave a like, leave a comment in the comment section if you want. And if you want me to read it, sure. Go ahead. And if you want to catch any more of these kind of videos on my channel, subscribe to OllehRebelz today for the finest content, definitely. And obviously, I'll be seeing you guys later in my future videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate it, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.